everyone, this is Get Set Goal, 10th day of 2018 Russia World Cup. Today as well, we have 3 matches lined up here for you. It's Group G match, Belgium versus Tunisia at 5:45, whereas South Korea and Mexico, it's 8:45. That's Group F match. Another big Group F match, that's Germany against Sweden, 11:45, nearly midnight kickoff, and that's making big news. We do hope that Germany are going to defend the title this time around, but we never know, right? Because today might just be the day Germany might just go home. But we don't want that to happen, because we have a very big German fan right here in my studio, and obviously he's shaking his head. He doesn't want Germany to go right now. I have Karma ji, a big fan of Karma I am. Thank you so much for coming. Right?
Hello.
Thank you so much for coming.
Hello.
And I have Sarah as well, who is a football enthusiast and a journalist. But today, let's start with the first game, okay? It's Belgium and Tunisia.
Right.
But before I get to Belgium, what I want to ask you is, like, this particular World Cup has been a roller coaster.
Yeah, true.
Very true, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's like we say underdogs. Sometimes we used to come up with underdogs term, but this time, एउटा team underdog होइन के.
Right.
There has been so many teams
True.
performing, I think, better than the level, or maybe that level that we'd not seen before.
Yeah.
Are you happy with what's going on?
Very happy indeed. Like, okay, I'm a big supporter of Germany.
Okay.
That's there. Well, I had been supporting Brazil before, France also. But now looking at Switzerland play yesterday.
Okay.
Wow. Look at Mexico.
Mexico, yeah.
I was like, wow. The way they were, the counter, I was like surprised. Like, if they can play this, obviously they could lift the cup also.
Yeah.
But with experience, I think Germany is going to win.
The World Cup.
The World Cup. They are going to lift the World
trophy.
Cup.
World Cup trophy.
Yes.
Not the coffee cup or anything, but the World Cup.
Yeah.
All right. And for Sarah, like yesterday, as he said, Switzerland, they are coming up the ranks. 1-0 down ma pani 1-1 gara pani 2-1 win. Then we saw Brazil as well coming up, like 90 सम्म त कोस्टा रिकाले रोकेको हो नि त. Till 90 it was a draw. The 90 plus 6 minutes मा चाहिँ कोस्टा रिका हारेको. Do you again see these big teams like end मा चाहिँ के फेरि पनि एकपटक जितिराख्ने अवस्था देखिराख्नु भएको छ, or will there be an upset?
I mean, hey, it's a 90 minutes game, and no matter how bad you play or good you play, it's the goal that matters, basically. And all I can remember is Tite, you know, running and then falling. I mean, I almost lost my, I almost got injured myself. So excited. I'm so happy for the goal. And yeah, it's the goal that matters.
But yeah, sorry to say to the Brazilian fans, maybe you also won, but I was so sad. I was like, at the last minute, it was already, I mean, extra time, right? When the 11-er,
it was scored. 90 plus 1 and 90 plus 7.
Right. And then the second goal by Neymar, I was like,
okay.
That shouldn't have happened.
This had to happen.
Well, yeah, I'm not saying it shouldn't have happened, but that's football. That was the excitement.
Yes.
And if Brazil was a really good team, they could have scored from the
within
beginning.
Inside the 90 minutes. Inside the 90 minutes.
So that shows that Brazil, they're in the
not in a good form this time.
Not in a good form.
Maybe they will improve in time again.
I hope
but
they do.
This particular game, like Belgium ko मैले पहिलो खेल हेर्दाखेरि पनि the superstarsहरूले भरिएको छ. Sometimes I think we expect too much. किनभने we should not forget यो World Cup हो. सबैभन्दा धेरै प्रेसर भएको टुर्नामेन्ट हो यो, हैन? अनि हामीले चाहिँ उनले क्लब लेभलमा खेलेको जस्तै एक्सपेक्ट त गर्न सक्दैनौँ.
That's why also I support Germany. It's only not one player. They're Müller, Ozil, and the group of it's a team that and they call themselves in German this Mannschaft. Yeah. There's a word in German that means that it's a group teamwork. And that's what they believe in.
Teamwork ko kura garदाखेरि for a long time I actually supported England किनभने Premier League एकदमै closely follow गरिराखेको and there are such good players in England team. But at the end, the teamwork somehow
it did not come out.
It didn't come out.
When it mattered the most, त्यहाँ चाहिँ England जहिले पनि चिप्ली. Group F मा, like Karma, we can see that Sweden को पहिलो खेलमा जितको कारणले गर्दा already they have 3 points. Mexico, that particular win against Germany, 3 points. Well, Germany and Korea, obviously they are not out of the tournament because it's just the first match, right? And yeah, so today's match gonna be like heartbreaking for some. And it's gonna kind of like to shape the group as well. Okay? I think it's a very tight group because of the shock win of Mexico. It's become very tight group.
True.
And as a South Korea and Mexico. Do you think Mexico are going to continue their form that they showed against Germany in this particular match?
I think so. I hope they do also.
Okay. So that it can ease up Germany.
No, not only just because of that. I'm not saying because of that. But Korea, I think they've been a bit weak.
Okay.
With the teamwork and with whatever. Like, I'm not saying I support Japan because it's an Asian team or something like that. But Japan has been very strong. And the same way, I feel like Korean, like after watching the game, yes, they are not really. They're not being able to.
They always used to give that oomph. Like they had that power and stamina. They used to run like mad. But first game, I was disappointed in that factor.
So I don't think they will be able to compete with Mexico tonight.
Do you think Sweden will rely on counter-attack today?
I feel like maybe they'd go for, I don't know, to balance it out. Just maybe they'll play defensive. अलिक बढी खेल्छ जस्तो feel भइरहेको छ मलाई चाहिँ.
आज पनि है. किनभने यो गेम पछि आज केही रिजल्ट थोरै पनि, like if they come out with a draw, it's a very good result for Sweden.
Yeah.
They have the luxury. They have the luxury, I think.
Yes.
You obviously hope it doesn't happen like that.
No, I think Germany will win tonight.
Okay.
With the players like Müller, Ozil, Gomez, and others, I think Germany should win. And with the past experience, I think now they have also realized. Maybe it was a tactics too. I even hear that rumor that they are in the second and they are playing against Brazil. I don't know.
But now you've seen all the teams. मजाले हामीले देखिसकेको छ फर्स्ट गेम त मजाले रिड गरिसकेको छ. Okay, you support Germany, but do you see a threat, serious threat coming from which countries?
Like to Germany directly?
Yeah, Germany directly, and lift the trophy as well.
Lift the trophy, I think second team that I would go is definitely France.
Okay. Though they did struggle, but they always managed to win the game.
Yes.
Okay. And what about Spain?
Spain, maybe not this time.
Maybe not this time.
Okay. Like I said, if there is no teamwork, team formation, then it's not going to make it. I seriously don't think if Portugal.
Everybody believed it was going to be Brazil till the very first game.
Yes. No, but I never did. I never did. No. So let's see. But no, Brazil is there, Spain is there, even Portugal is there. But it's the teamwork.
Okay.
No. At the end, the result will be shown by that. So I think with Germany and with France, they have that. Okay. So only team that I think could be competing with Germany is France.
Yeah. You believe that?
No, I mean, yopaliko game हेर्दाखेरि so many underdogs performing so well.
True.
I really loved Morocco's play, but sadly, they didn't make it.
So the point that you exactly made a few minutes earlier, that it's the score that counts.
Yeah, and I was a big fan of Iceland.
Oh, wow. The way they played
in the first game. I was like, wow.
And like you said, Switzerland's game was magical. Right. First game as
with
well.
Brazil.
He's alikati underperformed gare jasto लागेको थियो. So
but then again, Sakiri comes out with one of the biggest goals of his career.
Yeah.
All right. So obviously the teams are like.
We would want to ask his prediction as well.
Yeah. What about you?
All 3 games to predict.
All 3 games today. Okay, I have Belgium win, like 2-0. I have Mexico win, sadly, sorry for Korea. I calculated through what they did on the first game. So I was not happy with South Korea. So Mexico will come out with 1-0 win. And I believe Germany will come back 2-0 win.
Hey.
I believe so. For that, Joachim Low needs to change his team. So I think he is going to change his team. I want Ruiz to play.
Okay.
I believe his speed is going to cause trouble. We all wanted Manchester United winger to come and play, but obviously he's not in the team. I think Germany is missing him.
Yes.
I think right now Germany is missing him. Okay. In this particular match, Belgium game, I think they're going to play 3-4-2-1. This particular formation, I've seen so many teams like come up with 3-4-2-1. 4 into defensive ko agadi thakkai दुई जना चाहिँ राम्रो आफ्नो offensive players हरु राख्दिने, we can create it to the striker भनेर के. And Hazard छ त्यहाँ, Martins छ त्यहाँ, just behind him De Bruyne छ. These individuals हैन, these individuals मैले देखिरहेको बेल्जियम टिममा चाहिँ can they be stopped? तिमीलाई त्यस्तो लाग्छ, can they be stopped?
Well, I have looking at.
But from Tunisia, do you see?
I don't think so. I don't really think so. Because I think Belgium, in a way, they are very strong in their game with the way they have been playing. I think they can easily beat through Tunisia.
Oh, okay.
I believe so. I think so.
It might just be another 3 points for Belgium then.
Yes.
What I would like to ask you is like, जुन बेल्जियमको हाइप सुरुमैदेखि क्रिएट भइरहेको थियो र he talked about so many players having players but not having the teamwork हैन अब I think Thierry Henry is in Belgium.
Oh yes, I was surprised to see him.
Yeah, I was like, is it really him? Wow, yeah.
So a few tips. Because he's done it all.
He's done it, yeah.
He's seen it all. He knows the pressure, like when you're down. He knows the happy time when you're up, right? So, do you think Thierry Henry, having him in the team, in the coaching staff, is going to boost?
It's a plus. For sure, it's a plus.
Okay.
You know, he's been on the field. He's seen it. He's done it all as well. So he knows how to get through it. So it's a plus for sure.
Yeah, and Lukaku talking about him last time. I watched an interview and talking about Thierry Henry. I was like, wow. He's doing something for the Belgian team.
Ani attack a halftime tunnel ma I didn't see him in the beginning. I didn't notice him obviously. I see this bearded guy. I know this guy, but oh my God, this is Thierry Henry, and he's talking to different players. Like okay, before just going do this, do this, and that. I'm like, wow, Roberto Martinez has got a very right man. Right. He's seen it all. He knows the pressure. First half ma ramro thiena in the Belgium goal. Then he knows okay, you need to do this. The trick is that when and I think this will be a very plus point for Belgium.
It should,
right? Yeah. So, today we're going for Belgium win, all three of us.
Yeah.
And second game, we're going for Mexico win.
Mexico, yeah.
Mexico win. Mexico. And the last game, you think it's going to be a draw?
Because 3 points already back bhaisake they're going to save play, you know.
Okay.
So alikati defensive.
So they're going to so they can hold Germany भन्ने छ तपाईलाई.
I feel so.
Wow.
No, I doubt so.
I don't believe so as well.
But of course, Germany will make a comeback as well because they need it. It's now or never.
It's now.
So they can't take for granted your match, especially.
No, they can't now.
With 0 points on the table.
Yeah. Especially what I would like to talk about is like this particular World Cup. पहिला चाहिँ previously एकदमै हिस्ट्रीको कुरा गर्थ्यौं के. हिस्ट्रीमा चाहिँ ब्राजिलले 5 चोटि जितिसकेको छ, जर्मनीले अहिलेसम्म खेलेको 10 वटा म्याचमा चाहिँ जर्मनीले जितिसकेको छ. I think it's all rubbish this time around.
Yes, they're proving it wrong. Look at the underdogs. No, they've been coming up. Looks like they're going to lift the trophy. Well, it's not that easy, but still, that things comes. The past, the history is like you can keep that aside and let's start fresh.
Let's start fresh. After 90 minutes, but still, in saying that, what I've noticed is, हाम्रो still Asian nations, Europe पर्दाखेरि चाहिँ, what I believe is there's still that particular gap. Do you still feel it?
Yes, it is. It's the experience for sure, right? They've been there, the Europeans mostly.
के नपुगे जस्तो feel हुन्छ?
जस्तो के भा जस्तो like अस्ति obviously Korea को अब जापान को पनि हैन. Well, they won, but अझै पुगेको छैन. अझै के I don't know, something is missing. Though they are there, हैन सबै छ त्यही पनि something is still missing within them भने.
Because we know कि कोरिया को जापान को so many players play in Europe. अझै पनि like किन के पुगेको छैन भन्ने चाहिँ maybe it's the culture, the
good. That's what I think. Maybe it's the culture.
I mean late. I mean like push by football, and where Brazil and Colombia and Argentina, you talk about they've been born with football.
Yeah, it's got into the blood from their forefathers. So it's in the genes.
I mean the first step,
yeah, we are in the first step. Yeah, it's in the genes maybe.
It is in the genes. Obviously, it is in the genes. त्यही भएर पनि. Okay, at the very end, हैन हामी football भन्ने बित्तिकै there's two things भन्छु म जहिले पनि. Some play with head, some play with heart. Especially South Americans, they play with heart.
Okay.
Europeans, they are very calculative. They play with brain. This World Cup, brain is going to win or heart is going to win. I know you are going in for Germany, but still.
But I think it has to be a balance between head and heart.
Okay.
It just cannot just be
heart, just one thing.
Like the South Americans, or just be the head.
Okay.
Right? It has to be the balance to reach it up to the top.
Okay.
That's what I believe. And I think Germans have that. They have the head for sure.
Okay.
And they have the heart for it as well.
Okay.
That's
but the first match हेरिकन चाहिँ like you said after the match पनि Germans को त्यो भोक हरायो भनेर भन्नु भएको थियो.
I could see that. The basic word was साच्चै ढाटेको हैन. The Cruz and Khedira, the players that I know, the way they play for Juventus and Real Madrid, they are match winners. And the tackles they make, my God, astonishing. But this particular match, they just lethargically.
Let's watch tonight. Let's watch tonight how they go. Tonight will show the result if they will move on or not. Yeah,
that's very nice. I wish you all the very best.
Thank you so much.
To all the German fans, I wish them well as well. The first match, obviously, Belgium and Tunisia. Any last words?
Well, best wishes to German, all the guys who are watching. I know.
All right.
I know they are going to go to the end for sure. Let's see. Do you want to bet?
His heart says so.
Yeah, because my heart says so, and their head are there, right?
Their head is there. So it's a balance thing.
It's a balance thing.
It's a balance thing. And for you?
Combination.
And for you, Belgium, Tunisia, anything? Any last words? Costo match or last?
It's going to be tough. It's going to be tough. Tunisia is also a good team, so let's see what happens.
But in a way, even I feel like maybe the underdogs should come up in a way. Yeah. Maybe one team just does it. Even I have the wish if they would.
I really hope Mexico goes.
Yeah,
I really hope Mexico goes.
Yeah.
राम्रो होस् underdogs ले पनि राम्रो गरोस् यसपालि है that is our best. All right people, it's time we head to, obviously it's going to be a first Group G match, 5:45 kickoff. It's Belgium and Tunisia. It's going to be an exciting match because Tunisia, they don't have any points, so they're going to go for all 3 points. Whereas Belgium, if they win, they qualify for the next round. That's the round of 16. I would like to thank Karma and Sarah both. Now let's go and enjoy the match.